we're going to read it. If you know it, join in, Oscar. Commotion in the ocean. Commotion means a lot of noise. So if you hear a commotion, sometimes in nursery, it's a big commotion. So commotion in the ocean. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and shark. There's a turtle and a big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks and see what you'll find? Who's hiding there? Oh. So, lots of creatures. Who can we see? I can see an octopus leg. I can see some little fish. That might be a dolphin. This is, what's that? A starfish. And who's hiding there? Fierce shark. Crab. The crab likes walking sideways. I think the reasons why is to make himself look sneaky, pretend he is a spy. Oh, sideways crab. Let me just let him in. Turtles. We crawl up on the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch and then they will hatch and scamper about in the sand. So we've got crabs. Crabs walk sideways. And turtles, they lay their eggs in the sand and then they go down and they jump in the sea. Like they're on holiday. Remember them? Dolphins. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak. But it's not how do you do, like I would say. It's more click, whistle, and squeak. Anyone make a dolphin noise? Now, show you a picture. There's dolphins. Dolphins are very clever, even just about as clever as nursery children. Not quite, but they are very clever. Angelfish. Hello, I'm on angelfish, darling. Hi, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there's no other creature as gorgeous and lovely as me. There's the angelfish. He thinks he's the most beautiful animal in the sea. Hello. Jellyfish. We like jellyfish in nursery. The jellyfish just loves to jiggle. Which other fish do you think he's quite dumb? She knows that it's not useful, but jiggling is such good fun. Jiggle like a jellyfish. All right, we love our jellyfish song. Oh, this creature is fierce and has very big teeth. I swim with a grin up to greet you. See how my jaws open wide. Why don't you come a bit closer and take a look inside? Oh. Fierce shark might eat you up. I love to chase after small fish to stop me from getting too bored. And then I start feeling hungry and skewer them on my big sword. That's a swordfish. So a swordfish has a very big nose, like that. And it stabs fish to eat them. Ooh, like a kebab. See what you can think this animal is. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me hold onto my children and tickle them on their tummy. Which animal has 8 legs? It's octopus. What would you do if you had 8 legs? Alana, leave your sister alone. Stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps its wings, but don't get too close to him. His tail really stings. Like a stingray, and their tail has a very dangerous sting. Lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity clap and a snippety snap, we would snip all your fingers in two. Watch out for lobsters. They will snip your fingers. The deep sea. Miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth, and some have big bulbous eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. There are, so right at the bottom of the water, really deep down, there are lots of fish that are very strange. And this one has a light here to attract other creatures so you can eat them. The blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as a giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. The biggest creature on earth is a blue whale. It's massive. And then very small, we're just a bunch of barnacles, and all we do is cling. You know it's not a glamorous thing, but it's our favorite thing. At the bottom are these little creatures that stick on the bottom of the whale called barnacles. They just stick there, and they live on the whale's tummy. The walrus. Our bodies are covered in blubber. Our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud, and we bellow out loud to show we're mighty and strong. The walrus, same kind of tusks as an elephant. Penguins, we got penguins and one more. We waddle about on the iceberg, which makes our feet slither and slide. When we get close to the water, we leap and splosh off the side. And polar bears, deep out in the Arctic, the mummy polar bear snuggles up her children because it's very cold out there. So it's cold in the north. Well, the penguins love sliding down. If you've ever been to the aquarium, you can see the penguins jumping around. And the polar bear having a nice cuddle. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might want to swim around with you. The dolphins are friendly, the lobster's very fierce, but the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other friends we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Oscar, for that story.